Hello everyone, my name is Lowko and welcome to some more Heroes of the Storm. Now, today is an exciting day for Azmodan as he actually got himself some new clothes. Look at this. We're gonna be running with the legendary skin known by the name of Azmodunk, who has a really cool ready up animation as well. Alrighty, so welcome to the Sky Temple. Now, Azmodunk is going to be, let's say hi to the team as well. I like this avatar already, but Azmodunk is going to be the 4th legendary skin in the game, if I'm not mistaken. And obviously, it's going to be Azmodan with his, basically his basketball tunique on right here. Looks really cool, and the main reason why this is going to be the case right now is because of this ability right here, the Globe of Annihilation. Basically what happens is that this particular skin, you dunk a basketball forward obviously, but in many situations in the past, you would use that ability to try and pick off enemies that are just barely on the brink of dying, and you just sort of dunk them away to their deaths from quite a big distance. And I guess Blizzard sort of emphasizes that point and sort of monetized that point, but making a bit of a joke out of it and charging people money for it. And well, I guess they have lured me into it, so what can I say? Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and pick the Taste for Blood because we are gonna be running a Globe of Annihilation build. Obviously, the Globe of Annihilation is that big like ball that we throw forward, and we're gonna try our very best to do as much damage with that as humanly possible. Now, the most damage we can gather from it is going to be when we actually first get our stacks up. So basically, I can go ahead and kill a bunch of these minions right there, and the damage of the Globe of Annihilation will become more powerful over time. Ideally, we're looking for quite a bunch of stacks here. I've noticed, actually, I've just played a couple of games with it, that it's actually much easier to do that when you're not talking and playing at the same time. So if I miss a bunch of these like stacks, especially in the early part of the game, my sincere apologies. I don't mean to miss them. But it's pretty tricky to try and pull it off while giving commentary and playing at the exact same moment as well. Either way though, as far as the W ability goes, I basically spawned this minion right here, and I open up a locker door and spawn this dude right here that also has the basketball shirt on, but more importantly, he has the Heroes of the Storm icon on the back. Which is, just a cute little thing, I suppose. Then we also have the E ability. The E ability basically makes me like beam a thing right from my hand. And what happens is that enemies will actually, start. Well, I'm just gonna stay in the lane. Screw that thing. Enemies will basically start taking a bunch of extra damage, and it will actually not charge out until I completely run out of mana. We are not going to be using that ability nearly as much in this particular match. And then last but not least, we also do have another general right here, the General of Hell. And the General of Hell is very good. I probably should go ahead and join in, right? I'm not sure, actually. The General of Hell is very nice in the fact that basically what happens, I'm gonna go Sin's Grasp here. We can use that in every lane. So right now I'm putting it in the bottom lane. And what happens is that will actually be gathering more and more experience for us. So any minions that die right now in the bottom lane will actually grant us more XP. So I'm gonna have to try my very best to use that to our advantage. Now, obviously, this is not one of the most popular heroes in the game. And for good reason. Most of the time, there's just simply better options available. That doesn't take away, though, that he's a bad hero. I mean, he's actually a really powerful hero and a really fun hero as well. I used to play him a ton way back in the day when we first had this guy get introduced. I believe it was in the alpha of Heroes of the Storm, so it's been a very long time. And I haven't played him as much since, but gotta be honest, it's been a blast so far to be joining back into the fray with this guy and use the Lord of Sin to, grant ourselves some extra player kills. So I basically have to bring all these guys to as low HP as possible while not dying. At level 7, we'll get like a bit of damage over time skill that will make it a little bit easier as well to deal some of the damage. For the moment, though, things are not looking all too badly at all. Now, we're doing rather okay, actually. Yeah, so you can notice, right? The enemy one is actually using his general in the top lane to try and push in the lane that he's already in. We're gonna just try and use it to the advantage right there to maybe grab ourselves a little bit of extra XP. And I'd like to think that slight little level lead that we currently have is due to my General of Hell. Now, obviously, we will have to try our very best here as well to try and dunk some of the enemies down. So that right there is the reason why it's called the dunk. Oftentimes, you can pick off enemies that are right behind the gate and, are trying to drink from the healing fountain. Although, in just a couple of games that I've played so far, it seems to be pretty obvious that most of the enemies are slowly but surely starting to learn how to deal with this. Because all of a sudden, pretty much every single game does contain an Azmodan. Which is fun. Which is actually really, really fun. Either way, though, we gotta back up. We got to back up here. Which, by the way, I once again also do spin that basketball top of my head, dunk it, and get back into the fray. Alright, so for this case, I'm gonna start putting that General of Hell in the top lane. Gotta go for the Infernal Globe here. That will basically increase the damage over time of that ability as well. Of the Globe of Annihilation. We are gonna be running the Black Pool. I'll explain what that one does in just a little bit. But in case you were wondering about the ultimates, that's definitely gonna be what we are gonna be running here. We obviously need to not get carried away too much with the trying to gather stacks, because oftentimes, well, enemy kills are definitely very useful as well. That's also why we picked the Synth Grasp at level 4. It's basically just a nice little damage increase that will oftentimes be just barely enough to try and finish up some of the enemies. Do get a nice little stack there, but sadly they currently got the tempo in their favor, which allows them to push in a little bit more. There's a bunch of guys on it, but as long as I stick behind the enemy lines, or like behind my allies, we should be good. Now the problem is, in this particular match, that we actually don't really have a tank. So we don't have a tank here. We don't really, well, we got a support obviously in Brightwing, but it's not very easy. We'll just keep on pushing top in though. We actually are gonna get a tower from that as well, and the level advantage definitely isn't as big as it was just a little bit ago. But this is still looking rather good. This is still looking rather okay. We're gonna have to try our very best. Now at level 10 we'll unlock the Black Pool. I'll just try and explain what it does a little bit. Basically I put this pool down on the ground right underneath my feet. And basically as long as Azmodan is in that pool, he will be gathering for the team, or basically all of his abilities will do additional damage. It's very, very good, and if used correctly, you can basically just put it right at your feet, and then go ahead and use the Globe of Annihilation to finish off a bunch of enemies, because it's basically just going to be empowered. Very nice once again. Okay, looks like we're setting up a bit of a gank type thing here. A lot of allies here. Okay. Piss from the hand. Sadly. Yeah, we do get that really nice, heal, right? Or they get that really nice heal from their allies. Lieutenant Morales obviously providing a ton of extra sustain for those heroes. It's not quite getting very many dunks just yet, but we'll have to get back into it. We'll have to get into it. Now, sadly, experience-wise, it's not looking too great. We're actually constantly missing lanes, which, honestly is not nice for us. I'm heading towards the bottom one. Looks like we're mostly giving up the other one as well. So basically what I can do, right, is put down the thing at my feet, the Black Pool right there, and while all my abilities become empowered, also my Q ability becomes more powerful, which makes building up stacks substantially easier as well. Now it looks like there's a massive fight going on. I'm not sure why I'm not actually there, but I wanted to go ahead and capture this. Okay. Calling for the retreat there. By the way, you hear this like sound, I guess, as well, once you use the Black Pool. It's like, nah, I guess it's like a buzzer type sound. Actually, like in the Netherlands, we don't really play very much basketball. Like where I'm from, basketball is like, just a sport among many. I know in the US in particular, it's like stupidly popular for us lonely Europeans. That is not gonna be, that much of the case, or at least like where I'm from, you don't really see it all that often. The nice thing about the Black Pool is that the charge and the cooldown of it is very low, so we can use it constantly. And so far, this is starting to be a pretty good game, not gonna lie. This is starting out to be a pretty good game now. It's very close. We always like doing close games because at least you guys don't get to like guess at the 3-minute mark who's gonna win. Which I'm not gonna lie, I used to upload a lot more of, but it's actually like the 4th or 5th time that I'm trying to record this video, just because either the games were a complete stomp in our favor or they were a stomp in the opponent's favor, which isn't great. Uh-oh. Boop! Oh no, she actually isn't there. Oh god, I'm actually out of position now. Damn, that Lieutenant Morales is doing work though. I think I would have been able to catch that hero there, Li Ming. But sadly she got healed up and decided to turn away from the healing fountain. Healing fountain is always going to be the gut instinct of players to go to. One thing to note, by the way, about the damage that I do with the black or with the general is that I do need to like cast it on a minion. I don't think I already mentioned that. Basically, I have to put it on a minion in order for it to be efficient. So basically what I'm doing right away right now is hit down the alt button and then hit R to put the ultimate at my feet, which basically is a self-cast. And then also go ahead and use the Q ability right at the same time, so you don't have to use your mouse. Very, very helpful. Now sadly, oh my god, I actually thought right there that the hero would get picked off, but not quite. Nice stasis there, but doesn't quite get in the damage that we were looking for. Keep getting that bonus experience. They're actually already slightly ahead now. That's unfortunate. Alrighty, we're gonna go here with Hedonism because I'm actually running like out of mana rather quickly. Basically, what that one does is it increases. Or it reduces the amount of mana that the ball of annihilation, the Globe of Annihilation costs. It, you know, actually halves it by 50%, which is a ton, obviously. We'll be heading back real quick, though. Okay. Okay, we're heading to the top lane, grabbing ourselves a bit of extra mana here. Putting down another one of these generals, which you, by the way, can cast while on the move. You don't have to dismount for it. Okay. Sadly, though, they are actually full level ahead now. I think we can come back. I think we can come back. We have a good hero composition. Just need to get a really good engagement going, I suppose. Okay. Well, if they want me to grab this, I mean, I'm one of the better solo characters here for sure, so I guess I'm okay with doing it this way. Just need to, like, pay attention to all the different kinds of micromanagement that I need to do here. Bunch of damage there. Sadly, though, they're actually doing a ton of damage to us. No, no, no. Do get dunked there myself. Do get dunked there myself by the Globe of Annihilation of the opposing Azmodan. And while we are definitely doing work, it's not looking like too amazing so far for the team, to be honest. As you can see though, damage-wise, we're definitely up there. You're never really gonna quite be able to match a hero like you know, for example, Kilthus. Although for some reason Abathur is having a ton of hero damage so far. But the longer the game goes on, the higher the damage becomes of the Globe of Annihilation. I actually currently only have 66 bonus damage of it, which honestly isn't that amazing. It can be like at 166 if I would be focusing on it harder, which is unfortunate, obviously, but hey. Okay. Right now, though, we gotten to the point where we can one-shot minions. So that's good for us. Sadly, they just grabbed the boss. Okay. We gotta try, though, because they're actually coming back. Like, they're well, no, not coming back. They're actually doing a ton of work. We really need to come back into this. Come on. Come on, Azmodunk. We gotta do this. Okay, we got a nice hit there. Lucky for us, there's not gonna be a second boss here. Okay, good. Well spotted there. You can see though, the damage is really substantial, and that may very well allow us to pick up Li Ming there. Although I'm not sure if it will. Oh god. Oh, I got her. Dunked. Dunked. We'll go over blood for blood here. Just because I do need a little bit more sustain. I think that's a smart idea. That's a good example of a bunch of these dunks really helping in our favor, though. The damage, like the range on it is so long that oftentimes you can just like nuke. Whoa. God damn. No, I'm not sure about that. Oftentimes the range is so long that you can pick off enemies from a very, very, very big distance. Sadly, I am gonna have to back up here for just a tad. Because I need that healing fountain real bad. Don't know. Could try and get a bit more damage in, but... Okay, we'll head down to the bottom. We'll head down to the bottom here. Obviously, this is a 4v5 at the moment. And, well... Oh god. Got him. I think I got him. What? Oh, I was gonna say. You always have to guesstimate where the enemies are gonna be, right? It's not easy. It's definitely not an easy task. But that was good though, because this allows us to get the bottom one. This allows us to get the bottom one and probably the fort there in the middle as well. Okay. I gotta say though, that sound when you activate the black pool, kind of an annoying sound, not gonna lie. Every single time. I guess if you're a basketball fan, you recognize the buzzer, right? But for me personally, as like a European guy that likes to play basketball but isn't particularly amazing at it, it's one of these sounds that probably, you know, was allowed to be left out. All's good though. We got the bottom one here in our favor. And while they've managed to kill one keep of ours so far, we're only really one keep behind. This is not a great fight for us to be in, though. Okay. Even though I got the mana reduction talent at level 13, I still don't have quite as much mana as we're hoping. Really like using the black pool in combination like that, though. So basically what you do is hold down Alt plus R, then hit Q for that self-cast. Okay. Okay. Trying to ask the team to stay together if possible. Oh, well, that Azmodan is way out of control, or way out of position. Nice. Oh, nice. Very good. Yeah, he's right. We do need to soak. It's just a little scary on the, you know, quick match ladder. I've had so many games where that goes horribly wrong. Very nice. Oh my god, that was a beautiful move. Okay. I got my blood for blood and all my talents here ready to go. Okay. Ooh. Nice dunk there once again. Very good. Get him! Get him! Oh, dunked! That is exactly the Azmodunk that we're talking about here. That's exactly the type of dunking that we're talking about here. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Great job. Very, very good. All right, the comeback, guys. These are the games we're wanting to play. These are the games we love playing. I don't mind losing. I'm not a big, like, you know, I'm not a sucker for losing. I know a lot of teammates and whatnot get really upset, but I'm totally okay with it. These are the kind of games that I play Heroes of the Storm for. Where people aren't salty, people aren't upset, and people are just trying to have a great game. And the comebacks are real, not gonna lie. The comebacks are looking really good. So, we managed to clean up the boss here. I'm gonna back once again because I do need my mana. You run out of mana rather quickly. There we go. And I'll be heading towards the middle right now too. Although, if I need to help out my teammate, I obviously will do so first. Okay. I'd appreciate it if you get out of the way though. Always checking the range. Get a bunch of damage down here. Or there in, but... The dunks are real. These fights are kind of insane. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to get out, guys. Because that was a little unfortunate there. Oh, God. Not quite, not quite. However... Nah, it may be getting a little bit of damage in there. I mean, it's doing work, though. To be fair, a boss is really good against towers. Come on, at least get, like, one hit in. Just the shielding. Just the shielding. All right. Well, sadly, that turnaround, that comeback we were talking about, doesn't seem to be as promising anymore. However, we still have our boss. Whoa, 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 bro, get out. You really don't want to do that right now. You have no idea where the enemies are located. If you die right now, that could very well be the game, sir. You really don't want to be here, I don't think. Ugh. All right, well, Slabiter going for it. Yeah, so basically, we managed to even up the game, right? We managed to even up the game. One keep of theirs is down, one keep of ours is down. The other ones are still, you know, fully healthy. We managed to kill off a bunch of their towers, and really, it's a very even game right now. Good. All right, stay together now. We evened it up. Wow. Nice, that was very good as well. By the way, one thing I'd like to, like, introduce into Heroes of the Storm, right? If you're shit-talking, which I'm sure many of you have done plenty times. I mean, I've done it. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I actually messed up my cue there. Please, like, also try and bring an even amount of compliments to your teammates into the game, man. It'd be awesome. I had a couple people, you know, be nice enough to do the same to me, right? And when you're only emphasizing the bad, it really doesn't help, you know, the team very much at all. I like, you know, calling out the good moves as well of the team. I don't know. It would be awesome if that would be done a little bit more, not gonna lie. Okay. Way overextended right there. He tried getting Abathur. I'll grab the shrine here. A little bit of tickling away at the enemies. Totally fine. They currently don't have the sickest one. Trying to get the damage off, but this is still kind of scary. Okay, using the two abilities right there, the activated abilities to try and get the Butcher. Nice. Get him! So close. Okay. Whoever wins this fight wins the top shrine as well. Okay. Raining more globes. I'm starting to run a little low here. Ugh! This is so close! This is insane! Oh man. No more healing fountains, sadly. Alright, well, fine. Yeah, hero damage-wise, you can notice, though, we do a lot. We do a lot. I was saying how we usually don't match Kilthas's damage like that, but you can notice, like, to the dedicated damage dealers like Zeratul, the longer the game goes on, the more powerful we become, just because our strength is really, like, in that Globe of Annihilation, and that one just, like, starts getting more and more bonus damage in. Really, really like that. Now, well, I can imagine some pro level like Azmodan players may be frustrated by my moves. Guys, are we not even gonna try? Why are we not? It's 4 more. No, I don't know though. I'm not sure. Looks like we are gonna try and grab him here. Doing as much damage as I possibly can, but I have to be behind the team. I don't know exactly where he died from, but we'll take it. I think he was in the middle of the lane. Very good. Did get a nice hit there. He does end up taken out, so that's nice. Very good. Very good. Very good. Get another hit in. And sadly, they did manage to finish up the lane, but this is still fine. Very good, actually. Oh. I do have to be in the circle, by the way, in order for it to be efficient. My lieutenants or whatnot can be out of it a little bit more. I think we may very well have got the comeback on our side. I mean, I don't know if we could have maybe finished off the game even. We gotta be careful here, though. They're respawning in 20 seconds, and that could be game ending if we get caught off at that point. So we gotta be as high HP here as possible. Good. Obviously, we only really get Brightwind's help if we do all stay together. Very good. Okay. We need to wait, though. God, this is what I'm talking about. This is not good. We got out of like, you know, charge there, I suppose. Nice teleportation there. Very nice storm shield as well. The thing is, like, they're all respawning. We didn't have Kiltas in our fight. Plus, they got the extra damage in from the towers. So we need to just, you know, hold on, I suppose, until Zeratul comes back alive. They're still slightly ahead. I would like to get a little bit of help here, but... Oh, man. Okay. Gonna join them in a bot. I am silenced right now. I'm completely in a zone where I am not really capable of doing much. Oh, got him! Oh, what? I wasn't paying attention to that at all. That was insane. That last fight, but we still lost the game. That's unfortunate. Alrighty, so in total we managed to do nearly 60,000 hero damage, which by all means is actually toppled by Abathur. Little bit surprising there, but all in all, that definitely was a really fun match to be playing, and I hope you enjoyed watching it as well. A nail-biting match, definitely a pretty epic one in my book. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you haven't already, hit the like button. If you want to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button as well. And other than that, I want to wish you all an amazing day. Do not forget to smile, and I'll see you in the next one.